thought I was okay. I couldn't see my legs below the knee. They were trapped under the driver's seat. Michael asked if I could move my toes. I said I could. And then, and only then, he told me that meant I wasn't paralyzed.
All right, folks. You know, I've taken Lawrence O'Donnell to task in the past. Welcome, by the way, to Gimme 5. Lawrence O'Donnell was in a bad cab accident overseas, along with his brother. And they were both injured. They both needed surgery for their injuries. Here, he was describing in his return to MSNBC last night the aftermath of the accident. And then he talks about how the NBC family, for which he works, came through for him.
You know those people who tell you that the company they work for is like family to them, and you don't believe them? How's this for family? A team led by the president of this network, Phil Griffin, and Pat Philly Crushell, head of the NBC News Group, worked through the night to get me back to New York for surgery, and they did exactly the same thing for my brother Michael. They didn't have to do that. They sure didn't have to get my brother out, but they did. That's what family does.
That's what family does. Very fortunate indeed that his network flew him and his brother back to stateside and provided for them the necessary facilities, brought them to the best facilities. And that leads us to why I'm bringing you this Gimme 5. How many times have you heard Harry Reid misrepresent the Koch brothers, call them un-American for their political beliefs, which is un-American in and of itself, the claim that is, and make believe that they're the only billionaires that are politically active when the left has a litany of billionaires, as documented by Jake Tapper the other day, and we brought that to you. But the Koch brothers, as I have talked about, have done wonderful things, provided wonderful things, hospitals for special surgery, for children, cancer centers. They've donated hundreds of millions of dollars. And guess what hospital wing they took Lawrence O'Donnell to?
Our planes landed in New York and Boston around midnight Sunday night. An ambulance took me to a place I had never heard of, the Hospital for Special Surgery. It's rated #1 in the country and therefore the world for orthopedic surgery. The first words I saw when I was rolled into the hospital was the name David H. Koch. Yes, that David Koch. Now brace yourselves, please, for the first positive words said about David Koch on this program. I agree with Harry Reid's critique of the Koch brothers' contributions to American politics, but that is not the only thing they contribute to.
No, it's not. And I hope when Lawrence O'Donnell says he agrees with what Harry Reid, that he doesn't believe the Koch brothers are un-American. You could disagree with them, but un-American, I hope he didn't mean that. But watch.
They have given $100 million to Lincoln Center. They have given huge amounts of money to medical research and treatment. David Koch has given over $25 million to the hospital that put me and many other men, women, and children back together, people with much worse injuries than I had. David Koch's money helped make their hospital experience a better one, and that is a very, very good thing.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't that interesting? God forbid it takes that kind of an accident or worse for anyone else to understand and realize that there's good in people, even if you think they're not good people. And that's what Lawrence O'Donnell found out. Here's one more.
F. Scott Fitzgerald spoke to what some of you are feeling right now when he said, "The test of a first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold two opposed ideas in mind at the same time and still retain the ability to function." You can pass that test. I know you can. You can be outraged by what the Koch brothers do with their money in politics, and you can appreciate what they contribute to hospitals and medical research. And you can do that at the same time and still retain the ability to function. Look, I'm doing it right now, and I'm still sort of functioning.
All right. Well, we're glad Lawrence O'Donnell's okay. I hope he clarifies. I hope he doesn't agree with Harry Reid that they're un-American. On the Steve Malzberg Show.